fast on top of these because they're so squishy.
TA can
TA.
definitely do that with Blink Death, so.
Yeah.
Does mean that this should be a Viper safe lane.
Yep.
It's not going to be a lot of fun. Crit. Oh, you don't want to reveal yourself there, boy. Careful. coL.
EG just needs fear in front line. If he gets multi-hero DKs, then it's going to be really tough for coL, but that's the only way they can.
Oh, Kyle. He can't step back up into that one. He'll try and turn with the Torrent. He'll get two of them, but indeed, Kyle, he's gone.
Oh, very
Oh, wait, no.
He's dead.
If that got him out of there, I'll tell you what, but Crit will take the first blood.
So 2 for 2 bounties, and Universe is actually going to claim another one. All in all, though, Arteezy is still farming. And Limmp was still doing just fine in the mid lane, even though there was an Undying. And now we do have that tri-lane versus tri-lane scenario on Moo. Getting lifted up, the decay. They've got a slow rip as well to follow.
That is enough. Very nice rotation from Fear. As you say, just sort of leveling the playing ground on this bottom lane, and it gets the job done.
With that extra little bit of help, I think Complexity should still emphasize on keeping some stacks going. Kyle, they're looking for Arteezy. They know he doesn't have the skeleton walk.
Yeah, they've got the control into the turret. Do they have the damage? They're running him down. Cold Feet does proc. They're trying to keep him alive with the soul rip heal. It's not enough. Arteezy will fall. Moo trying to juke it out. He has the south, but he gets cancelled. One more burrow strike as he comes back in. Moo trying to do as much as he can before he does eventually go down. Crit. Is he gonna survive? No. Cold Feet and the torrent. Zfreek claiming the double kill. It looks to run him down. He's gonna have soul rip up again in a second, but with nothing. Oh, it is just enough. Just enough with the creeps around him.
That rip radius, 1300. Kyle now getting hit up, but he should be just fine.
It's unlikely that we'll see any rotations from EG up here, as they have got their sights set elsewhere, mid lane and bottom lane.
They're looking for Sumail here. Kyle's coming in.
Awesome, that's a little deep. Sumail actually taking a lot of damage. He's getting way too cheeky, and indeed Kyle just lands the torrent, blocks him off, and with the DD on Limmp, Sumail is down. Very, very nice rotation from Kyle. I mean, we've seen it every game that he's played the Kunkka. I mean, it's been pretty damn hot. He's definitely impressed the most on Kunkka recently. Bottom lane, Arteezy manning up against Zfreek, but it cost him his life.
That's worth it for Complexity.
Definitely. Throwing heroes at the carry and getting the kill.
Yeah. Kyle now sees Universe is pulling the wave. It's just being a little bit annoying here. Universe should be just fine here. Picks up a bottle as well from that secret shop.
Delve up, and indeed Kyle is getting lower and lower here.
He's got the raindrop, so he can resist a little bit of that damage, but yeah, the Sand Viper, and TA all very farm. I mean, Chessie is going to be a big problem here, getting all this free farm. Kyle now, crit, finding him out.
Good sorrow though from Kyle. Might not save his life though, because Universe chases the orb, procs the raindrop, and a quick fade bolt from Crit gets the kill secure.
Level 6 going to be now claimed up on Universe from this bounty rune, and Chessie has to watch how far he steps up. There's TPs coming in from the Undying, Chessie.
Yeah,
There's a lot of TPs.
They are going to pop the Dream Code down. They're going to surround. They've got 4 heroes on this Viper up top. And Chessie will go down. Takes a lot. EG do get the kill, and it does require, say, 4 people rotating to the lane, which is giving more space to Limmp.
A little overzealous there by Chessie. Sure, he had like a double creep wave on the tower with the catapult, so he wanted to put as much pressure as possible, but has to expect those kind of rotations. Bottom now, there's a dust. Arteezy.
Oh, they found him with the cold feet, the torrent. I mean, this combo, it's just going to kill the Clinks every single time.
Yeah. And this is what we were saying. Clinks can really suffer versus these double stun tri-lanes. And now they can put pressure of their own on this tower since it is a siege wave. All 4 actually, right off the bat. But they might be able to find Limmp if he doesn't.
Yeah, it would be the big kill.
Here. They've got the TP from Sumail.
Yeah, here's the lead in. He's absolutely in a load of trouble. They get the telekinesis, hold him back in the light strike array, and they'll bring down the kill. So EG making some big movements.
Yeah.
But they are getting big kills. Taking Chessie down early and now taking down Limmp.
These 4 heroes mid now. Universe as well, pincering toward. Don't know if Complexity wants the contesting one so much. Do they have a TP on Viper? Spooky. Don't think he wants a TP in the front of everything, but he does. He's actually going for it.
All right, they're going to see if they can get a catch on his move. We'll find the burrow strike at the side, and with the damage from Limmp, Fear falling low, gets the soul rip, buying himself some time as he tries to get out of this orb, but the cold feet procs in.
Nice.
There is down.
Tower does go down, they don't get the deny, but they're chasing.
Oh, Moo! Dodging the light strike there and landing the burrow strike onto Sumail. Oh, if that was a moment later, that stun, the light strike would have definitely held back the Sand King, but Moo, with the quick plays, he can solo that one at this stage.
Sure.
He still needs time, he still needs more items. Okay.
He's only level 9 too. It's pretty unleveled since they had to keep that tri-lane. He doesn't have Death Pact on right now, but they're gonna go for Chessie anyway. They have another toxin to break him.
With the help of Universe, they will have the kill. So have to spend the Dream Coil for that one. Ice Blast comes back in, disconnect onto 3 of them. But we're seeing how much it takes from EG to actually get those kills.
They are pinging out. They're expecting something here. One kill turns into an instant Roche for Complexity with that Medallion Deso.
I mean, Arteezy does have the Desolator, but as we're seeing, you know, if they get a jump on him, he's just going to pop it. Or they'll take that one instead. That's just as good. Sumail instantly removed, and that was with the Bloodstone.
Yeah, he's up in 1 second, so this one actually doesn't allow them to really go for that Roche potential right away.
Still good news, though. Charges down the drain for Sumail.
Yeah. Now this Arteezy is looking to hunt for Zfreek. So this is where Complexity, I mean, they don't know that the Deso's up, but you know, mid lane though.
Oh, Dream Coil too. You're going to see Limmp blink out, so he'll be fine. Fizz going to move forward. They're trying to fire here, but coL gets the rum over himself. Arteezy coming in with a wraparound from behind, looking to try and go onto Chessie, but Chessie's just too tanky. Turns towards coL. coL finally falls, but they've lost the Rubik. Moo on the retreat. Arteezy trying to chase, but a quick burrow strike and a sandstorm to the high ground will get Moo to safety. They got to kill it before they may get it again. Crit up to the high ground. Looks like we'll be fine for now. Limmp not wanting to blink in aggressively. Moo coming back up.
It's a Universe.
Yeah, they're going to go try for that one at least instead. The Torrent and Burrow Strike perfectly done. They do have the X mark. Limmp should be able to come in and do the damage if he wishes to. Oh, he can't. Focus at the Tombstone. No
Universe.
Oh, okay, the wraparound for Chessie. That gets it. Suddenly, there's a Viper on the high ground. Chessie gets cut off.
And
Limmp and Moo finding Arthur as well. And that's the Roche.
Yep.
Straight into the pit they go.
So it looked like Universe jaunted to his orbit, but got X'd back instantly.
But it cost him his life.
Not worth it at all.
Not worth it at all. Into the pit they go.
Zfreek was level 12, so Arteezy gets some experience, but yeah, I mean, they lose the Roche, and now, I mean, Zfreek's building toward a mech, so a very tough target to bring down, but Crit does have Nether Toxin stolen. Sumail and him positioned on the side here. Chessie, to be careful.
I mean, he's quite far up the tower, but as you say, it's still going to take quite a bit if he gets the hood out. He's not actually going to get the chance to with the stuns coming through.
Let's see how much damage because of that Nether Toxin. Look at that Lina damage.
1200 burst. Elsewhere, the Limmp gets the pick off. Finds himself there.
That's a solo kill.
Out and alone.
I made them look at the damage.
Look at this down bottom. Ice Blast. 1 to 2. Oh, the Light Strike is there, holding that Limmp for some time, but Limmp, he's able to continue. They've got Crit as well. As Complexity making the big plays and starting to gain a bit of a lead. 23 minutes in, 6k lead for them. Their 2 cores are slightly ahead.
Split up a bit too much. They have to have like all 5 of their heroes to really go for these things. Moo now earns up Arteezy. He's going for the chase down. He's dusted as well. coL's there too with the sentries at the ready.
Oh yeah, Moo with the blink burrow strike. They've got the Torrent, the boat coming through as well. Arteezy, do they have more detection? Oh, they do. Ooh, Zfreek saves the day. Comes in just in time with the secondary dust. And they claim the Clink's kill. Up top, Universe clearing the wave out. Will be able to blink TP himself back to safety. He's nearly got it. He's a lot further away than Limmp is.
Yeah.
Arteezy does still need a bit more time to get that one done.
Sumail chooses to go for Shadow Blade this game, even though that their versus that they already have a Clinks on their team. And he's gonna get chased out here. They're trying to close the gap. Universe is there with Fear though.
Oh, but Moo again with these burrow strike plays jumping in. They've got the Torrent onto Sumail. They do have the sentries. I think there's a sentry and 2 dust being thrown out there.
I mean, they have the reveal for the Clinks already. Maybe he was trying to go for those kind of pickoffs here, but all right, interesting. And yeah, we see the full Spirit Vessel was completed on Moo there.
It's not really a lineup that you want to be playing from behind, I don't feel.
No, they need to be able to group up as 5 to find these pickoffs.
They've got to find these ganks.
But look at Chessie, he's ready for it.
Oh, he is on the high ground. There we have straight away. Chessie actually opening up onto Fear. Universe will jump in with the Dream Coil, but already Fear's gone. BKB popped by Arteezy. He turns towards Chessie, bringing Chessie down low, but Chessie forced away. He's going to keep alive, and EG are just getting absolutely destroyed here. They've lost 4. Chessie ends up surviving. Even the Universe can't finish him. It's game over.
Yeah, that fight was perfectly executed by Complexity.
They were just ready for that. I don't know how you come back from this one, folks. This is looking pretty grim for EG and a very strong start to day 2 for Complexity.
Their positioning in the fight was just so perfect. Chessie, look at coL dropping his items. He is taunting.
Oh.
And he smokes them out of
base,
love it. Aegis Cheese online. EG. This is like a last-ditch effort for Smoke here, but it's going to be too late.
Way too late. There's no way they can get there in that amount of time. And now, in fact, the Smoker Complexity is going to come out in reaction. they're ready to try and catch EG out of the base, ever be able to get a single kill, because the way that Complexity are playing in these team fights, it just feels like the way that they coordinate and synergize as a team is impossible for EG to break through at this point. They do find Zfreek on the sidelines, post the Guardian Grease, so there we go. They do get one.
That's the BKB from Arteezy.
But it is just the AA, and look at Limmp jumping in with a BKB, turns towards Fear. Fear keeping himself alive for some time with the Soul Rip, but Chessie moves forward, gets the Viper Strike on Crit, stolen Viper Strike turned back towards Limmp, but Crit is down. Arteezy on the back lines having to deal with Moo, jumps on top of him with the epicenter. Arteezy is just going to get run down by this lone Sand King. They have lost coL. Arteezy with the invis will be fine for now. They don't have further detection, but Limmp, he's just moving in onto the base, hammering into the tier 4s. GG well played is called. The DCs come in as EG are out of here. And what a game one indeed. You know, EG certainly showing a bit of hope at the start, but overall, Complexity, very solid lanes. We saw how well the solo lanes were going for them, though. Limmp and Chessie had an easy opening.
Yeah.
And as soon as these sort of team fights came into play,
Sniper versus Death Prophet middle. Death Prophet wins that for like a couple levels, right? But then Sniper with a rotation or two.
Quickly and picked off, but we'll grab him up, and the smoke comes out on mid. They want to shut down Sumail right off the bat. They get the torrent connection.
look to get the slow first, and I'll tell you what, Sumail making the right movement in terms of getting away from the torrent, but it might not matter. The damage coming out from these three heroes seeming to be too much. Siphon is not going to save him. First blood for Limmp.
The headshot level 1 doesn't even go for shrapnel.
Top lane though, EG do make the plays as expected. They move in and they crush Chessie.
Yep. He did say there was a high chance of that one happening, but now he's got double range creep coming in. He'll get experience for sure up there. And
well, you say that, but he could be in trouble again. Oh, look at this. The telekinesis back into the body block and the homing missile.
He's gonna die.
That torrent is not going to save him.
Oh no.
That is
Chessie.
2 very, very quick kills on Chessie.
He has to be more careful there in stepping up. When he sees 2 waves coming in, EG has full control of the lane. They're going to keep the lane pulled back. You see Arteezy spam denying to make sure that the wave is always met there. Problematic.
With this mid lane though, Chessie's looking to make a move. Look at the Splinter Blast and the Shrapnel, and Limmp keeping the distance, making sure that Sumail can't get a Siphon off. Will grant them another kill. This mid lane going very, very nicely for Limmp, thanks to the rotations coming in from his teammates. Oh, Moo. It's off a little too far there. Didn't manage to get the deny that he was playing around for. Mid lane, crit with the smoke, wants to make a play onto Limmp.
High chance he gets this one here.
Absolutely, yeah. There's no one else nearby to Limmp. They do have a TP coming in. I mean, Limp's trying to do his best to run it off, but he could salve if he wanted to, but I think he knows he would be dead anyway, so he just accepts his fate.
Yep.
So will be taken down there.
Still with that lane one, they do see time fear road.
Yeah, it's getting to the point where they can come out diving the tower if they see a chance to do so with that ult.
Sumail. Careful how far he steps up. Crits here though. Spots out.
Here's that dive up top we're talking about. Homing missile comes straight in. It's going to hold him underneath the cooldown. They move him with the rocket barrage. Reaction comes in from Complexity. They're trying to keep Chessie alive. Stick charges by him sometime, but he still falls. They may get some return kills as they have the X mark onto Fear. coL drags him back. Do they actually have the damage though? It doesn't look like it. Fear's able to walk himself away. Arteezy fires out another missile towards the head of coL. And EG lose nothing on that top lane. Mid lane though, crit will be caught out. Moo and Limmp find a trade, but still the overbearing issue for Complexity being that this top lane.
And she silenced Moo so that he doesn't get the stun on him, and Moo turns and goes for the instead. So nice little cheeky play there by Sumail.
So they could do something nice with this. Uni's got an invis when he's heading towards mid lane, seeing if he can help out Sumail, but Sumail's already in trouble. Look, coL TP's forward, quick silence from Sumail. When the coL can't get the combo off, Universe comes in from the side, drops the Dream coL onto Limmp. They're focused in the big kill, and now they'll be able to look for more. Arteezy's there as well. EG coming in full force, clean up too.
Yeah, 5-man rotation. The panel talked about the much earlier lineup that EG's got going on.
Bit of a way to stop EG from chasing him down. And they need it because Universe and Crit are down at the bottom. Moo coming in with the rotation. See if they can actually do anything about this. They'll get the slow onto Universe with the Burrow Strike and the Familiar Stuns. They should be able to have this one. Torrent comes through from Kyle. Uni's got the phase shift, has a second door, but is it going to be enough to jump away? Now the X mark's already there. They'll be able to bring him back, and they will get themselves the kill. That's what we're talking about. Complexity, even though Chessie is behind, between his familiars and the rest of the team, they have a lot of catch and a lot of pick up against EG.
Yeah, good rotations from them. Kyle showing up there with the torrent was absolutely clutch. And now, Limmp. JD who took Sumail. Sumail actually pops the exorcism.
He's just dead, isn't he? Has he got assassinate? Oh, there we go. That will peep the kill, surely. Oh, actually, no, he's bottling up.
Fine, he had high stick charges.
Okay, and Sumail, yeah, with that, they'll just turn around with Arteezy, turn towards Zfreek and take him out. Mid lane, for Moo. Try for the TP isn't going to make it. I think what we saw there as well, I think Limmp could have had it if he got the assassinate earlier, but Fear was in position with the Fire Blast, and Limmp just couldn't get the ult off in time. Getting a ward down. Moving up towards the top. They do want to finish off that tier 1 on the safe lane that they've been after for a bit of time.
He's got Epi at the ready too, and they've got the Visage with the Familiars coming in too. Can they spot out Crit?
Looks like they will. He's going to have eyes on it. Instantly going in with a double stun. The Familiars as well, catching both of them. Arteezy just getting absolutely bursted by the Soul Assumption. coL will see if they can chase down for more. They've got the Grave Chill slow. Assassinate's also going to buy a little bit of mini stun to allow Moo to close the gap, get the Burrow Strike, and I'm telling you, Moo's tanking.
He is.
Just that hero player combination has been MVP of this whole NA region over these 2 days. They've got the combo. X-Mark.
We get some silence on him.
But it may not matter. They still find the Burrow Strike as the X-Mark comes back. Actually, no, it looks like it did matter, because with the help of Fear and Universe, they can turn it around. They turn towards Moo. And as you say, Carl's got to be careful. He can't be in range of that silence when he's looking to get the pullback combo. Yeah, Limmp can turn and give quite a bit of a peek back.
Crit does have Shrapnel stolen, but the missile actually connects with Chessie. They're continuing. Fierce and Universe are coming too.
Limp's going to turn towards Crit. Jump forward from Universe to deal with Fear. They're going to focus the Sniper. They've got the stolen Shrapnel. Sniper taken down. And they'll get Chessie as well. As you say, EG just collapsing in as a team. They're moving as this group. And it's overwhelming complexity. It's very hard for complexity to deal with anything, even if they have the 5 heroes there at this stage. With that completed SMY on Arteezy, this is the perfect time for Evil Geniuses to...
Moo still has no Blink Dagger either. He's 1,000 gold away from it, so they don't have great ways to start the fight.
They are smoking in response. Complexity, who's going to get the jump on who? If they can take their Familiars down, it's going to be pretty huge. They jump in with the Dream Cross, straight onto Chessie, moving forward to the bow. As the Sniper Exorcism comes out as well, that'll be Chessie down, and now they'll turn for more. Kyle gets out the boat, but Kyle's held back. Homing Missile Collect. That'll be a second down. The Winter's Curse and Assassinate does allow them to get the kill onto Sumail. Big plays from Zfreek. They do find Fear as well. In fact, Crit's falling low. And it's a 2 for 2, but Complexity, they may see if they could chase for more. Moose sweeping around the sidelines. Arteezy heads back in. They're going to jump forward. Universe for the heal. Cold Embrace is there on Moo. Buying time for this SK. He does get the Burrow Strike out before the missile connect, but it does indeed allow Arteezy to get the touchdown, get the kill.
Oh, Crit. That familiar usage, the double stun onto Moo. That was pretty clutch there.
That's a lot of problems for the Sniper. Arteezy continuing to farm like an absolute madman, cleaning up ancient stacks. Moo and Kyle heading over, but Fear's there to block the smoke. He may tank the game for this one. They come in, Universe jumps forward, does get the 2-man Dream coL. Fear should go down to the boat as it impacts straight on top of him. But look at this on the backline. Sumail's coming forward, has to use himself, brings down Limmp. Burrow Strike from Moo though, catches 2. They are able to take down Sumail in response. Arteezy is falling low as well. Arteezy's not going to make it. Chessie doing the damage there with the birds, gets the double kill. Universe is going to get chased down with a Burrow Strike from Moo. EG lose 4. I can't quite believe it. What an incredible fight for Complexity there, as it all fell apart for Evil Geniuses. And maybe things would have been different. Well, we saw Arteezy use the cooldown very early. He popped it on himself. I think he was worried that Complexity would go straight for the blink on top of him, but that wasn't the case. The ultimate was used, doesn't do anything. Sumail's actually trying to move forward here, but he's got to be careful. There's a lot of complexity around. An Epicenter and a Burrow Strike. Moo just jumps in. I don't know what the plan was there from Sumail, but it ends up hitting him straight back in the face. Double kill for Zfreek. And EG, they can't afford to do those sort of plays. I know it may be frustrating losing a fight like that.
What a couple minutes by Complexity. Universe is trying to go for his steal here to the orb, gets vision. Crit's got Blink and Burrow Strike too. He looks like he wants to try for it.
He gets it! Oh, he gets the kill as well!
And he's
Crit! He gets the kill on Roche, and he gets the Aegis!
Oh my god.
Oh, Crit. And he's going to get out as well after the Aegis. What a steal.
Unbelievable.
I mean, that...
he gets the Roche kill, gets Limmp, gets the Aegis. Give this man a medal. Zfreek now has Blink as well as Aether Lens with that Glimmer Cape, so multiple ways of initiating and counter-initiating. EG now smoked up. They have the Gyrocopter with a full BKB. And the wrap on them. Universe is not here for this fight.
And then calls Sumail straight away. He's got the stealth fuels. He'll buy time. EG needs to come in and help this man survive. Winter's Curse comes out. The boat's flying through. Connects onto 3, but Sumail already gets the exorcism out. Arteezy moves in with a BKB. Chasing down Zfreek. They've managed to get the lockdown onto Mu, but Mu turns, finds the Burrow Strike, running himself away, but the Siphon finishes him off. coL lose Zfreek. They lose Mu, and maybe even more. Surrounding Chessie. Arteezy with the chase down with their Rocket Barrage, looking for the Visage. Crit trying to close the gap. He's got the telekinesis, drags the Visage back into the hands of Arteezy, who gets the double kill. And EG now taking the team fight very easily as Complexity.
They can clean up some of that vision that was placed by EG during that smoke. And now coL, they're going for a smoke of their own. They're trying to get the wraparound. Exorcism is still not at the ready. 50 seconds. I think they're trying to take advantage this time, but the scan.
EG scan, this is no what's up. Fear's going to move in with the Glimmer Cape. Dispel the smoke, looking to charge things in. Finds Fire Blast straight onto Mu. They've got the telekinesis. The boat coming through, landing straight onto Fear. Fear will be the first casualty. Arteezy with the BKB, trying to bring down Chessie, but again the force play. Buying some space for Chessie. Chessie still gets hit by the homing missile. Double kill for Arteezy, and he'll turn towards coL as well. coL trying to run it away on the Kunkka, but Arteezy's there with the chase down. Rocket Barrage will finish the job, and Zfreek's in trouble as well. That's the fight that EG were looking for. Complexity take the risk of looking for a fight outside the base, and it does not end up paying up at all. It was always going to be a risk when...
Was it always called fondue, cheese usage? I know it was recent. I think I saw it recently, but I didn't know it was always called.
I've never...
That's cool.
I don't know if it was actually. I've not noticed it.
Top,
Cool there.
the coil on 2. Chessie
Instant
and coL.
TP though. And Chessie's not going to make
canceled.
it. They're going to get it with the Yule Scepter. Chessie.
He has no buyback.
And he's got no one else nearby to help him out. That's Chessie gone. 75 seconds. No Visage. This is the time for EG to push, and this may be their chance to end the game, bring this series to a third match. But they know it's going to be the safer bet just to get those 3 items from Roshan.
And it's up.
And we have it.
coL.
Can they get out here?
I don't know if
That's
they
the
can,
question.
do they even want to fight there is the problem. Kyle actually gets fueled up. His X is cancelled.
Sumail's actually going to jump forward. They are indeed going to be able to bring him back with the stolen X. coL is down. No buyback on the Kunkka.
That's the Roche for sure. I don't even know if they can really contest around that Roche pit. They have to play the high ground defense game here.
And it's going to be all down to how strong this Sniper Wyvern defense can be. If they hit a massive Winter's Curse, they... Oh. So a lot of
Yep, it's universal.
expectation down onto the Wyvern, but okay.
So actually yields up Arteezy to run away, pops the last drum charge.
Chris Jason with his haste rune. Can they find Mu? Quick blink and a TP. Oh!
Gets him with the coil.
Do they know he's there? They don't see him, they do now. Crit jumps straight in. Universe
No
with
buyback.
that Dream Coil, and that's massive. 80 seconds, no Sand King for the defense.
Oh boy.
He went all in on the purchase for the Nullifier.
Gold for buyback, so he just finished off the helm.
Yeah.
Anyway, and now they still have Sniper for the high ground defense as well as Wyvern, but it's much harder now versus this Aegis Cheese. And it's an Arcane Rune on the Death Prophet.
Arteezy will get forced in aggressive. Did he bring it down to half? But look at this play for Sumail. Just jumps in, looking for coL straight away. Pops the BKB. coL trying to keep himself alive under the run. They do get the Winter's Curse onto Sumail. In fact, the damage from Arteezy. Sumail, he's falling low. They were going to be able to bring him down. He just managed to get the cheese off. Arteezy chasing forward, looking for Chessie. Chessie trying to get himself out of this, but he's been held back, in fact, by his own team's Sword Embrace. He'll try and turn with the nukes. They force back Chessie. They're desperately trying to save him, and they may just do so. Arteezy's Aegis is going to get dropped, but Complexity, they're losing heroes for good. They've lost coL. They've lost Chessie. Sumail is down, but Arteezy's still fighting strong. They'll get the force. They'll bring in the Sniper, take him down for a second time. And Zfreek's going to be going as well. GG, well played is called. EG able to finally clean it up. We're going to a game 3. And what a series this has been. A lot of action, a lot of ups and downs. Game 1 looked incredibly strong for Complexity, but game 2, this was the evil geniuses we really expected to see, and they just did so much better with this lineup.
They would have
Marana, good call, Cap.
They could run Team Shiva suggestion. They could run Chaos Knight H and Apparition mid. I don't know if that
Yeah.
Fear actually unable to get the rotation to get the sandwich on him with the double stuns. But yeah, he says 0 last hits on the safe lane is tanking versus an 11 last hits on Tiny. They actually find Zfreek.
Yeah, that's the easier kill as well. Dragging him back into the two-man avalanche. They do get the burrow strike from Moo, trying to buy some time for the escape, but Zfreek will pop. First blood for Fear. Moo takes quite the beating as well.
Clutch movement by Fear.
Fear doing a lot so far in this early game. Down bottom, Universe will jump away. The tree line, so should be fine for now.
So similar movement that they did last time, and Crit now gets the lift onto Moo.
Again, they're looking for more. Avalanche comes through after the burrow strike. coL on Arteezy forces the Tiny to back up, but Moo is very low. Crit's going to search for him. Moo starting to salve up. Salve will be cancelled. They do get Crit. Moo chasing for Fear, and in fact, with coL turning up as well, this time Complexity should be able to get the cleanup. Fear's got the heal going. It's buying him some time. Is it really going to be enough to get him out of there? It's looking pretty close. Moo should have the burrow strike back in a second, though, and indeed, with a second instance of cold feet, Zfreek will be set up for the double kill. So this time, Complexity able to shut down EG's aggression on that top lane. And
just coming out ahead of them at the time being. With an Undying lineup, you need to come pretty hard out of the lanes. Otherwise, you can suffer quite a lot in that mid game.
So, there's the play. Phantasm, though, does juke out the first stun. The second stun still comes flying through them with the avalanche and toss. Chessie's falling low, pops the stick charges, but they'll chase him down, chuck the tree onto the head of the horseman. And Artur takes the kill. And that's Phantasm down. Can't quite get the grab there. Tries to bring him back with the rift. A little too speedy. And again, this mid, like, what are you going to do about this, Sumail?
Moo's rotating over. Sumail's a
He's
bit
playing,
far up.
He's playing very aggressively. He does have 3 points in the mana shield. We'll see if that is actually going to be enough as the burrow strike into arrow comes through. Looks like Sumail getting a little bit too cocky in that mid lane. He did dominate. He's got a lot of farm. He's got a lot of worth, but he can't really move in like that.
He hadn't seen Moo in quite a long time. coL now getting stunned up. They've got the follow-up from Universe and Arteezy. Do they have enough damage, though? With the double decay, he's very tanky.
And Chessie's going to be there as well. He's going to look for the turnaround. Brings back Artur. We'll see Zfreek heading over to the neighborhood as well, but Chessie not quite enough damage and control to bring down Arteezy, so Arteezy will be fine.
Gets hit by a snake. Down to very low mana again. Kind of probably get forced out of the lane. I want to get a bottle as soon as close to sustain.
Top tower has fallen.
Top tower already gets dropped.
We'll be able to drag by Universe. Universe still with the... Oh, that's Dolrin.
God.
Destroyed him there.
The crit from Chessie into the Soul Rip, killing Medusa, is very difficult because of how tanky she is, and I mean Arteezy is just sitting back and farming. He's now going to continue to start to farm that ancient stack that we were mentioning. But he doesn't have tree grab for a couple seconds, so maybe one more stack.
Sumail just getting 3 kills on his own. Finds Zfreek alone. Response Limmp does manage to burst down Fear with the magical. Sumail still standing strong, continue to push this tower in.
Not only when you have Medusa, but you're playing versus an Undying lineup. Like, Undying wants to be able to get more out of this. He wants to be able to group up and be able to take some towers, but 14 minutes in, Complexity still hasn't taken one. Bottom tower's almost done.
Oh, the Invis Ring dispels the smoke, but Crit very, very quick with a Dust of Appearance. Straight away, pops it. And will be able to catch Moo.
Win with it, it's because Moo's having an excellent game.
Yeah, he normally has massive impact. And
it's really getting shut down.
Arteezy, look who he's found. He's find the toss back very nicely into Fear's Centaur Creep, and coL doesn't get a chance to throw out a single spell. See if they can finish him off. They're trying to move forward. Chessie has the Phantasm. Sumail trying to peel them away from Arteezy with the Stone Gaze, and for the most part it's working. Chessie's still going to see if he can grab someone with the Rift. He's got Stone Gaze back up in 10 seconds, so they'll have to be quick about it, as he will have chance to set up for a reaction. This could get a little hairy for Complexity. If they're unlikely to be able to burst down Sumail immediately, they'll find an easier hero to burst, though. Straight on to the puck, epicenter being thrown out, everything's there to claim Universe's life. So it's not a Sumail, it's not an Arteezy, but Universe, they'll certainly take it with the way that Complexity are behind.
So that's probably the most important thing. Rubik actually steals Epi.
Oh! Alright.
Good chunk of damage.
Yeah, I mean, that's not a bad steal at all.
Not a reliable stun.
Sure, I mean, I guess you could maybe even say, yeah, the burrow strike's probably better, but yeah, I mean, we could see some flashy plays with the Epi.
Sumail getting gone on here. Chessie, though, he's very low.
I was going to say, you could not go on Sumail like that. The team's just going to turn. They're going to fight back. Stolen Epi from Crit as he chases down Chessie, tries for the TP out. He isn't going to make it. And now the tombstone's down. It doesn't matter. Sumail's just going to be able to farm it up again. Easy 150 gold for Sumail on the Medusa. coL getting tossed up and broken down.
Uh-oh.
I mean, that was just a desperation play. As Complexity, you cannot be diving towers on Sumail.
I usually see him playing like the disablers, the team fighters. Undying, sure, team fighter, but when you have no disables on your 2 supports, it makes the game just really hard to play. Your rotations aren't matched.
Oh, mid, Limmp. He's been caught out. Avalanche will be off the mark. Ooh, quickly, Limmp will survive.
Chessie has Echo Saber finished up. They're looking for Arteezy here.
It'll be a big kill. The creep's actually going to block the arrow, but with the Phantasm, they'll look to chase. Arteezy, he's going to get shredded. Gets brought back. They get the kill. Roshan does go down. Easy able to claim it in time. Crit looking for the TP out. Will make it out. So at the end of the day, sure, they lose Arteezy, but I think that's a sacrifice that Easy will be fine with. Just, yeah, Chessie is very much respecting Sumail. Cannot open up onto this target. I mean, he throws out a stun, but it's very hard for Complexity to get the teeth stuck into this Medusa.
Moo catches a slight vision of Crit there, but they also know where Moo is. They were pinging him out from Universe. They get the jump on Moo.
They're trying to move in. Moo gets the burst strike straight away. Universe starting us on to 2. Dream calls down onto Chessie, and with the toss, Chessie, he can't get out of Stickles, but does get off the Phantasm actually, but it doesn't matter. Instantly gets wiped.
Oh, and Limmp gets hit by the impetus.
Oh, Moo. He tried to epi, but he cancels it.
I don't think he could have really gotten anything out of it.
No, I don't think it matters.
It's 12k gold lead already now.
Yeah, this was a pretty grim Ice Blast. Totally off the mark for Zfreek.
Head-on-head fights. I mean, of course, it was because of the lanes, how hard they went, but they can't take these straight-up engagements into tower pushes like they usually do. Universe.
Let's get the initial stun. They've got the follow-through. Universe will get caught out.
A little bit cheeky there by him. Jumping in to try to push the wave out. Gets punished.
Arteezy pretty much with the Assault Crest complete 24 minutes in. Very similar timing, I feel, to the game we saw him play Tiny the other day. They're very good at playing around this Tiny lineup and making sure that Arteezy's getting involved with the kills and gets this incredible pace of farm. Moo jumps forward, but immediately with the telekinesis into Stolen Burrow Strike. Avalanche toss combo from Artur. Moo is punished.
Crazy, just in the perfect position there. Yeah,
that 5th pick Medusa has just caused so many issues. It was such a strong, stable mid laner in the sense that it just didn't need that much help.
I'm loving Crit on this Rubik too.
Yeah, I mean he's pulling out the plays. He's having a great series on Rubik. Mid lane, they catch out Chessie. It's falling low. Sorrit will keep him alive. Mood to come back in with a Burrow Strike, and in fact, they should get Fear. They'll throw down an Ice Blast onto his grave, just to be sure. So again, it's a pick off, but we've seen this a few times that they can kill Fear on the Enchantress.
The little mini stun Stone Gaze as well from the Mystic Snake is super annoying for coL. Not to mention, of course, whenever Phantasm gets used. Pretty useless again, Moo.
Oh, they found him. They've got the Dream Call again. Coming through with a Stolen Burrow Strike. And Moo taken down again. Chessie also falling low. He's trying desperately to get back up to the base and will escape. It's pretty crazy now.
It's just so hard to get back. I don't know.
Yeah, I think we're almost certainly on the verge of seeing EG secure themselves the spot in the grand finals here in the NA regional qualifiers.
Oh, no.
Caught out outside the base, trying to run, trying to hide, but the snake comes through Sumail. Limp's down, 60 seconds, EG may just go for that high ground push.
They have the 4-step on him, or the Hurricane Pike that is.
They've got the Frost Mage armor as well from Fear.
And Arteezy's got the AC a bit ago. So now they can start to get that big siege going.
Easy push from Lee. Moo jumps forward, Crit, with the telekinesis. They're trying to come in with a combo, but the silence is up straight away onto Moo, falling down low. He's not going to be able to get himself out of that one as Moo drops alongside Chessie. Moo has buyback. Chessie does not have that luxury. Another tombstone into the bank accounts of Evil Geniuses as coL will pop the fortification, but this is looking pretty much all but over as Evil Geniuses just crushing Complexity in their base. They'll take the tier 3 tower. They'll get the Rex as well as the 20k gold lead. Moo's buying back. They're popping the Moonlight Shadow. They're trying for the plays, desperately holding on in this series, but it may just be too late. Moo goes for the Burrow Strike. It's the follow-up power onto Fear, but Limmp can't jump in aggressively to finish off the kill. He has to back away from Sumail.
21k gold lead, 15k experience lead. Roche is going to be spawning soon, and this will probably be coL making a last-ditch effort to try to take some big fight, but Like you said, they do not have the damage to deal with this dude, so he just walks 4 steps into Chessie.
Oh, Chessie's gonna put the Phantasm. He will jump for. They do have the Ice Blast, and in fact, with the Ice Blast debuff, maybe they can bring Medusa down. Sumail's falling low. They do get it. That is big, but I don't know if they can win the rest of the fight. They have lost 2. They'll get Fear. Move finds the Burrow Strike onto Crit, but Universe going forward with the Orb. They've claimed 2. Arteezy picks up the double kill as he grabs Zfreek on the side of it all. Crit with the stolen Burrow Strike in onto Moo. Has the Sandstorm again, a Burrow Strike back in return, allowing Moo to blink away. Universe trying to chase. Moo will get out.
He already does damage naturally with the tree grab in SNY. No, he has no leaps available. They don't have the reveal for him at the moment. Until Fear gets closer, he does have some sentries. Puts one down. They see him for a second.
Yeah, they get the grab. Just on the edge. Telekinesis him back. He's dusted up as well. Arteezy there with a wraparound. Limp's gone.
And they're looking for more. They don't have the dust available just
Oh,
yet.
but they've got the Yule set up, buying time to close in on coL. coL gets tossed back, burst down by Crit.
Oh. That looks good.
This is getting very rough. Not that it hasn't been really for the last 15 minutes. This game has been entirely in EG's control.
Yeah.
Definitely feeling like this time round the draft from EG was just so perfect. Again, I've said it before, I'll say it again. Having this Medusa in this lineup has done so much. Again, they're throwing everything in on him. Can they bring him down? The Ice Blast is upon him. He's falling low. He should go beneath the threshold. They'll toss him away from them, but he still goes down. But again, it cost them Limp's life, Chessie's life as well. GG, well played is cool. It doesn't matter if they're killing Sumail when it's costing them the entirety of their team's life.
Damn. That was very well played by EG. Again, being able to farm, having these 2 heroes that can farm ancient stacks as well as just